Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello and Assalamu alaikum viewers. My name is Abira Said Freelancing Wali and I am a level 1 student at Rohan School Islamabad campus. So viewers, today I talk for Maya. So let's start.
Hey Abira, welcome back.
Hello Maya, Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Walaikum salam. I'm good, thanks. Things are pretty busy on my end. Lots of interesting chats happening today. How's the day coming along so far?
Okay Maya, so my first question is what is civilization?
That's a big one. I think civilization is basically when people move beyond just surviving day to day and start building, well, everything. Cities, governments, art, complex ideas. It's when humans start making things that outlast them. What got you thinking about it?
Okay, that's great Maya. So my next question is this, what do we mean by accident civilization?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that clearly. Did you say ancient civilization or something else? Just want to make sure I'm
What you
understanding
mean
correctly.
by accident civilization?
Accidental civilization. I think you might be asking about accidental civilizations, as in places or groups that developed civilization independently without contact from other civilizations. Stuff like ancient Mesopotamia, Egypt, the Indus Valley, China, and even places in the Americas like the Maya or Inca. That sort of thing.
Okay, that's great, Maya. So my next question is this: what do human needs water or survival?
Um, I think you might be asking about what it takes to have civilization when water or survival is limited. Because civilization doesn't just like pop up anywhere. You need consistent access to things like fresh water and food. Societies need reliable agriculture, which usually means rivers, rainfall, or some way to store water for droughts. Without basic survival covered, people are too focused on just getting by to build anything complex like cities or art. Does that make sense?
Okay, that's great, Maya. So my next question is this: please tell me that how did rivers help early human find food?
I'm not entirely sure what you're asking. Could you rephrase that? Maybe try breaking it down into smaller parts? Are you wondering how early humans found food before we had things like agriculture or grocery stores? Taking your time? No rush.
Okay, that's great, Maya. So my next question is, please tell me that can people live without rivers? Why or why not?
I'm having trouble following what you're asking about. Can you try rephrasing that question? It's okay if it's a complicated thought.
I'm saying that please I listen carefully. Can people live without river? Why or why not?
Oh, okay. No, people can't really live without access to water, not for long anyway. Even if it's not a river, you need some source of fresh water for drinking, growing crops, sanitation. Civilizations sprang up around rivers because they provided all that, but people can live in drier places too. They just need to find other ways to get water, like wells, aquifers, or catching rainwater. But water is non negotiable. What made you curious about that?
Okay, that's great, Maya. So Maya, my next question is, please tell me that why did people uh, build house near rivers?
I think you're asking why people build houses near rivers. It comes down to necessity, really. Rivers provide water for drinking, farming, and hygiene, the basics of life. They're also good for transportation and trade. But there's a downside, of course. Rivers can flood and cause destruction. It's always been a trade off between convenience and risk.
Okay, that's great, Maya. So, Maya, my next
Still
question is
with me,
this.
Abira?
Please tell me that how did rivers make land straighter?
I think you might be asking how rivers shape
Yes.
land. Rivers carve out canyons over millions of years, create fertile floodplains with rich deposit sediment that builds up of erosion and creation all at once. How did I do with that explanation?
Okay, that's great, Maya. So, Maya, my next question is this. Please tell me, viewers, why were rivers important for animals?
I I'm guessing you meant why is water important for animals? If so, yeah, for pretty much the same reasons it's important for humans. Water makes up most of their bodies. They need it for regulating temperature, digestion, basically all life functions. No water, no animals. Pretty straightforward, actually.
Okay, that's great, Maya. So, Maya, my next question is this. Please tell me
All
that,
done.
sorry, yes, my question is that which civilization developed near the Nile River?
Just a sec on that one. Ancient Egypt. The Nile River was basically the whole show for them. Provided fertile land from yearly flooding, drinking water, everything. It really started taking shape around 3100 BCE when Upper and Lower Egypt unified.
Okay, that's great, Maya. So, Maya, my next question is that why was
Did you want me
the
to
river called the gift of Egypt?
dive deeper into any part? Nice to meet you. I'm Maya, by the way. I know a lot of people call the Nile River the gift of Egypt. It really was vital to. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about today, Samaya? All right. Well, it was good chatting with you. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. Take care. Bye for now.
Yes, that's great, Maya. So, Maya, my next question is this. Please tell me, your audience, which civilization grew near the tiger and elephant?
Let me quickly check that Mesopotamia. That's the region between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, basically modern day Iraq and parts of Syria and Turkey. The Sumerians, Akkadians, Babylonians, and Assyrians all built civilizations there. Pretty much the place where writing and law codes first showed up. Anything else I can help with today? Sounds good. I'll catch you later.
Okay, Maya, that's great. That's wonderful. So my next question is that how did river help the civilization grow rich?
Hmm. Let me think about that one. The rivers made farming super productive because of food. And since they had extra, they started trading all over the place, textiles, pottery, even grain for things they couldn't grow themselves. Rivers were basically their highways for trade and transportation. All that trade plus their smart irrigation helped them get pretty wealthy.
Yeah, that's great,
Pretty
Maya.
cool how central
So
rivers
Maya,
were to
my next
everything, right?
question is please tell me our viewers why were rivers important for trade?
I think you're asking why water routes were so important for trade. It's just way easier and cheaper to move stuff by boat than by land. Like, think about hauling grain or stone for hundreds of miles on carts versus floating it down a river. Less labor, faster, and you can carry way more at once. That's why port cities and rivers were always trade hubs. Makes sense from a logistical point of view, doesn't it?
Maya, that's great. So
Getting
Maya,
quiet
my
over there.
next
Should I keep
question
going?
is please tell me the viewers how were floods both helpful and dangerous?
Let me think about that one. Rivers are kind of a mixed bag. They give us water, food, um, transportation, all the good stuff. But they can also flood, cause erosion, and get polluted. Like essential for life, but can also wipe things out when they get angry or dirty. That's the irony with them, I guess.
Oh, okay, that's great, viewers. So, viewers, my next question is that. So, okay, Maya, that's great. So, my next question is that. Please tell me, our viewers, how did boats help accident people?
Let me check that for you. Boats were huge for ancient people. They let them travel and explore, move goods and people, and even conquer other lands. The Egyptians used them to build the pyramids. People could trade all over the place, and armies used boats to fight. Basically, they opened up the world. Ask that? All right. All done with your questions for today?
Okay, Maya, that's great. So, Maya, my next question is please tell me that why did foods help accident people?
I think you might be asking how did foods, meaning agriculture or growing food, help ancient people?
Yes,
If so, it basically freed them up from constantly having to hunt and gather. Once they could reliably grow crops and raise animals, they could settle down, build villages, develop specialized jobs, and start building civilization. Farming was kind of the foundation for everything that came after. Does that sound right?
yes, Maya, that's great. So, Maya, please give me any advice.
Well, you've been asking some really thoughtful questions today about history and civilization. It's cool that you're curious about how things actually work, not just accepting what you're told. Keep digging into stuff that interests you. That curiosity will take you pretty far.
Okay, Maya, that's great. So, viewers, this is our session of Maya. I hope you all liked it. We will meet in the next session. Take care and Allah Hafiz. Pakistan, Zindabad, Rehan
Sounds like you're wrapping up. Take care.